Hello, this is Darice. Welcome to Moon Life Astro. If you're new, welcome back. If you're returning, today we're going to talk about the upcoming new moon in Taurus. In my weekly video this week, I guess with all the Pisces energy in the air, I completely forgot about the new moon. I don't know what happened, but anyway, sometimes these things happen. So I'm just going to do a special video for the upcoming new moon, which will be this Sunday, April 27th. It will be exact at 3:31 p.m. Eastern. And I think it'll be a good new moon actually overall. The first 4 months of 2025 have been very rocky, astrologically and probably emotionally and mentally for many of us, just because of all the energy in the air and the transition that we're all experiencing, individually and collectively. But I feel like this new moon is ushering in a time where we're going to get a little bit of a breather. Things are going to kind of open up in May. I know for many people, April has felt very stagnant. Um, because we had a lot of water energy in the air, a lot of emotions. Mars being in Cancer for the past few months, it kind of had some of us feeling a little stifled. So hopefully you're beginning to feel that lift, the energy kind of return. I know I've been feeling it myself. I'm feeling more energized, more capable. I'm feeling stronger, more resilient. I certainly hope that is the case for you. And I hope that this new moon ushers in a new level of that sort of feeling refreshed and ready to go. So if you have started things in January and felt like they got stalled or delayed, maybe you went into the new year thinking, oh, I'm going to get XYZ done, and it just hasn't happened the way you thought it would. Excuse me, my glasses are bothering me. These aren't normally the reading glasses I have on during my recordings, but I broke the other one. So there you go. That's life. But basically, if you kind of felt like you had all these things you wanted to get done in 2025 and it just didn't happen, hopefully the energy will shift in May. And I'll talk about that more in my video for next week for the weekly astrology. But today I want to focus on this new moon in Taurus. New moons are a fresh start, a new beginning. They can be a great time for seeding intentions. And this new moon in Uranus, I think, is especially good new moon to plant seeds in. I don't always feel like every new moon has the best energy for planting intentions, but this one does. Taurus in particular, it's fixed Earth ruled by Venus. So it gives off the themes of stability, value, self worth, pleasure, embodiment. And so, what I love about Taurus energy is that it invites us to build with intention, to not rush into things. So, this new moon, because it's also aspecting Uranus, which is also traveling in Taurus, and we're going to be moving to Uranus, leaving Taurus in June. So we may be even starting to feel that energy since Uranus moves kind of slow. But basically, this new moon might have some breakthroughs for us, either individually or on the collective level. There could be some surprises, but there could also be some liberations around money, your finances, your self worth, or even your routines. And I know that's recently happened for me. I recently joined a gym, and it feels really good to be going to the gym again on a regular basis, doing that self nurturing, that self care. So maybe you've experienced something similar as well. And if you have, definitely feel free to comment below. In terms of being a solopreneur or an entrepreneur, this new moon could be an opportunity to maybe implement more consistent habits around some of your long-term goals. You may still be redefining your pricing or some of your offers. It could be a good opportunity this week, the days around the new moon or leading up to it, to look at your pricing, your business model. And again, it could be a great time to check in and ask yourself, is this reflecting my values? You may also use this time to maybe ground your workflow in pleasure, not pressure, and just maybe take some time to sit and reflect on what that would look like for you. In terms of reflection or journaling prompts, you could ask yourself, what kind of success feels really good to me? What makes me feel safe and supported? And where am I ready to invest my long-term energy? So those are some potential questions for you to consider. A grounding ritual, maybe you could take a barefoot walk, um, maybe create a really mindful meal where you slow down, maybe put on some calming music and really just be with your food as you prepare it, cut every vegetable with love, prepare each step of the meal with love, intention, gratitude, grace. I've done that in the past for myself, and it's a really nice way to slow down and meditate. And Taurus season is especially a good time to do that kind of meal, to make it mindfully, slowly, deliberately, with loving care and attention to detail. And then when you eat the meal, to savor it, each and every bite. I know sometimes it's easier to do that sort of thing when you're cooking for other people, but maybe it would be a great experiment to see what it would feel like to do that just for yourself, for one of your meals by yourself, as an act of self love, self reverence. Taurus is an especially good season to use opportunities to have self reverence, I find. Another possibility for along that same line, maybe you have a home spa night. Give yourself a home manicure or home pedicure, or actually go to the spa, go to the salon, do that sort of thing. But that's basically it. Like I said, it's a really short video. I just wanted to touch real quickly on the upcoming new moon, check in with you all. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're taking care of yourself. Um, we will be having Pluto is going to be turning retrograde next week, May 4th. I'll talk more about that in the video that I'm going to have coming up next week for the weekly astrology on Wednesday. And again, just want to say hi. Wanted to get out a little message about the upcoming new moon. I think it is going to be a really sweet new moon. Hopefully, you will enjoy yourself this weekend, and I hope you feel refreshed. Hope you're taking care of yourself. Hope you're doing, like I said, all the self care, all the self nurturing, exercise, therapy, the energy work, meditations, breath work, whatever you need to do. Dream work, journaling, all the things that can really fill you up emotionally and spiritually and help you refresh mentally. Taurus season is a great time to be looking at those practices if you have not already incorporated them into your regular routine. Um, Wishing you much love, joy, and peace. Please do like the video if you are getting value from these videos. Please subscribe to my channel if you are receiving value as well from the channel overall. And also feel free to put in the comments suggestions if you have topics you'd like me to cover in upcoming videos. I would love to hear from you all. Thank you again for your time and your attention. I'm wishing you much love, peace, and joy. Easefully yours, Darice.